Well, good day, Arx. How are you doing?
I'm alright, mate. Yourself?
I am doing grand. I am doing grand. Another sunny day on Aghalee.
Yeah, I was just looking behind you and thinking, gosh, that sky's nice and blue. Yes, it is a beautiful sunny day.
It is nice, isn't it?
Hmm.
Now, you've been a little bit busy off camera this week, haven't you, sorting out our cows?
Yeah, a few developments there. So we've been around and fed them all because they were getting a little bit low on food. But we've talked about it before about running short on space because they're about to reproduce. So we've actually sneakily in the background upped the capacity in each of the barns to 200. So we're not going to run out of space. But I've also built a couple of kind of outdoor grazing areas that we can put some younger animals into. So
Yeah,
if you want to go
that'd
and
be
have a
great.
look, there's one just up behind the shed here if you want to go and have a look at it.
Oh, very nice. A little bit of a feeding area. Path down from the gate. Nicely done, Arx.
Yeah, so I think we can hold about 50 animals in here, so and about the same down at the other one, and using expandable pastures, so fingers crossed it all works out when the time comes to move some animals in here.
Fantastic mod, right?
It is. And this field, we hadn't actually used this field, but it was one of the ones we own, and it's really not worth getting into mowing or anything, is it? So,
It's not. It's a bit too small, but it's perfect for the cows, yeah.
yeah, it will be good. So, yeah, so that's all done. They're all fed. Everyone's happy. So it's really just carrying on where we left off last time. So I think you're going to go and spread a bit of slurry up on what was the oat field.
That's right.
And I'm going to go down and start picking some bales up from the ones we baled last time.
That's right. And then once that's all done, it's into the seeding and the cultivating, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, get some crops in the ground. Now, we talked briefly what we were going to plant. We thought we might sort of do a big canola plant, didn't we?
Yeah,
don't really need straw.
No, we don't need straw, and to be honest, all our crops are cash crops anyway, aren't we? We're not using them because we're a dairy farm, so yeah, they just all add to the bottom line. So yeah, do something a bit different. I'm up for that.
Alright, sounds good. Well, not going to get much done standing around, are we?
We're not. We better crack on.
Alright, I'll catch up with you in a little bit and go have
No
fun
worries, mate.
splitting some slurry.
Have fun. Morning, everyone. Hope you're all well. Let's head out of here. Let's go and get hooked up to the slurry tanker. This won't take us long at all. And the reason is, capacity-wise, it's not a big field. And it's a nice-sized tanker. And the slurry pit is literally across the road from where we're going to be spreading. So we'll quickly do that. At the same time, Args, who is obviously the master at bale stacking, is going to go and sort the bales in the field. So we will let him do that. But we'll head along and see after we finish the spreading. We'll go and see him. Make sure he's happy. Maybe help him out by dragging a trailer about or something. And then we'll kind of jump into the cultivating and the seeding together. I'll let him go first. He's got a longer job to go than I have. I do like this old Ford. I could have taken the case. It's in the shed there. But I don't know, there's just something about this. I've said it before. Kind of nostalgic tractor for me, having grown up with these on the farm. So, always a fan. Right, let's get hooked up. Let's go up to the other farm and let's go and fill up with some slurry. We have tons of slurry. So, no shortage. And actually, we should be mindful of that. We should hopefully maybe sell some of this at a later date as well. That'd be a sensible thing to do. So there we go, 112,000 litres in the yard up at the top, and 91,000 litres down here, and that's because Args put some on these bottom fields last week. So we'll just push on, head up to the other farm, and get started. So we'll see you up there. Right, here we are. Let's just work out how we're going to get to the slurry access point. I have to go through the gate and reverse down into the yard, I think, down here. I've said it before and we'll say it again. If you ever want the challenge of farming, get on a map that has tight paths and roads, because it really does help your reversing skills and things like that. There we go. See, I'm going to have to re-straighten up now. Even coming out now, I don't know how I'm going to get out. I might have to go up to the top and turn around in the field and come back down. There's not enough space there to do a full turn to get out onto the road again. So there we go though. Let's get reversed up and get filled up. Put the HUD on so we can see what's happening. Of course, typically, it's got 93% in. I should have checked that before I started, shouldn't I? There we go, 100. I also fueled the... It's on the fuel trigger as well, so I've managed to fuel the tractor up as well. So, full tractor, full tanker, everyone's a winner. Right, I genuinely don't think we can get through that. We'll give it a go, but I'm not optimistic. Oh, me of little faith, look at that! Maybe scrub that stone post, but it didn't move. Right, I am going to put VCA on for this. Just so we know where we've been and where we've not. You can see where you've been, but it's relatively difficult compared to having VCA on. Right, all done. Good dose of slurry in there. We need to run this back to our friendly farmer, and then on the way back we'll go and see Args. Here we go. We'll just roll it into here. Now, these are the silage trailers we used. Remember when we did our big first grass silage? There were the silage trailers we used, and we're going to be using them again for the maize harvest, so that will be good. Right, I think I'll just reverse it into the cowshed there. He's not using the cowshed here, so should be a relatively sensible spot for it. Right, we'll do this and we'll go and see Args. Right, here we go. It wasn't these fields, it was the next two, I think. So, yeah, there we go. He said he'd finished one of them already. Oh, there he is, down at the bottom. You know what I'll do is, obviously in the next field, I'll run the trailer over to him now. Give him a little helping hand. Right. Let's try and navigate this traffic and get into this gate. We do need this hay though. We are getting tight on supplies, and we're about to double the herd in size as well. Oh, come on, traffic. So much of it. I can see it coming down the road from miles away. Right, I think after the red car we've got a gap. It's the busiest road I think on any map I've been on. And the speed as well. And the impatience. Give me a minute. There we go. I'll help him out down here. Try and find a flat spot. But I'll go the other side of him. Down by the water. A natural barrier to stop Args driving in. There we go. You know, Args is triple stacking here. Here we're going to see if we can get all these on one load. I'm here for this. I am here for this. I'm ratcheting now. I know it's going to cut across, but then hopefully re-ratchet it and they should be fine. We'll soon find out. It's good work though. There we go. I'll drop those down and then I can re-ratchet those. I'd love to see how stable this is going along the road. Jeez. But it's a good way of getting rid of all the bales on the field for sure, because I think we'll get everything on one load now, which is a real positive. One of the best viewpoints of any point of the year when you're farming, standing on top of the bale trailer. With, of course, the appropriate health and safety gear. We'll drop those on the far side. Nicely done, Args. And I think we literally have got 2 more, which is nice. So not even a full trailer load. We've got another 2 on here. Now here's an interesting conversation. Like, people complain about bale physics and pallet physics and stuff like that. Like, I've really not struggled in 22 with bale physics in any way, shape or form. They seem to stack beautifully and load beautifully. Same with logs. I've not had any issues since Silver Run Forest with logs either, so maybe it's a console thing, but certainly on PC, never ever had a problem with bales. They stuck beautifully every time for me. There we go, last 2 bales. Not particularly elegant this time, but they don't need to be. We've got space to not be elegant. So let's re-ratchet those. And it's a good job, well done by Args. Skills to pay the bills, mate.
That's fun. I actually I enjoy loading bales.
I know you do.
It's a bit messy. It's a bit messy, but it was alright.
3 stacking though, pretty impressive. I'm just thinking while you were doing that, we should sell that other Ford and the front loader, because it's this does it way better. And spend that money on something else.
Yeah, oh, we've got plenty of money, but yeah, we could do. Why not? I mean, we've complained about it since the day we had it, so yeah, maybe we do.
We have. Right, I'll run this down to the yard and you follow behind me and we'll get them unloaded at the other end.
Yeah, I suppose. No, you can do that.
Alright. No pressure.
No, yep. Nah, we'll run back up and get them down there. I was thinking, actually, I was halfway through this, we could have spread some slurry down here on the grass too.
We could give it a little bit of a boost.
So there we go. We'll get back into our seeding, so we need to get that done. So.
We do.
Alright, I'll see you up there.
Yeah, see you at the yard. Right, there we go. Let's get this over to the yard. Let Args go first. I'm going to have to tread cautiously. I think there's maybe a couple of low trees as well we need to be mindful of. And here we go. Make this turn. Now, there is a tree down here that may potentially trip us up if we're not careful, so we'll just need to be careful of it. Usually we brush over the branches, but one has got a very low hanging large branch that might cause us some grief. Oops.
You're a little bit tired?
You can't park. You can't park there.
Rest on your way home. You're meant to be sim racing tomorrow. How on earth are you going to go in that?
It's not a great start, is it? I literally hit the bank when I was switching from cab view to outside view.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd hit powerful.
Look away now.
Move bales around.
Realism is key.
Right off the back. Yeah, hang on. Let's just see, is that one stuck out?
Oh yeah. Oh, that's going to ping out. But interesting, it's on the strap, but...
Yeah.
So like, unratchet that last one and see what happens.
No, that's better. That's alright.
We'll make it go. This is the tree I was worried about that you hit off.
Ah, the height was, yeah.
Yeah. Needs to kind of hug the left side of the road a bit. Oh, there goes. There goes. Oh dear. Realism is key, Args. Realism is key.
Get some circus music, and this will be a great little short.
Yeah. Just felt like a nap. We could always cut all of this out and just pretend it was a beautifully seamless trip back to the yard, but where's the fun in that? Right, after that comedy of errors, we are finally in the yard, so I will park this up just about here, where we can get in and out of the shed. And we'll get it unloaded, and hopefully that goes better than the trip down the road did. Well, hope it gave you a laugh. I think sometimes it's the right thing to do to leave that stuff in, so you can chuckle along with us, because it's never always plain sailing, is it? We've been pinged 2 out of the back as well, look at that. Right, I have been tasked with unloading these, so this could be good fun. Going to go one of 2 ways. I think you know which way it might go. So, we'll see you when we're done. Last 2, this has been a bit of a war of attrition. Get them lined up. I've loved it though. It's so much fun, but it is a real challenge, especially in these tight yards with these tight sheds as well. There is not a lot of space for manoeuvrability, but I think we've just about got there, with a few pitfalls along the way and a few challenges, but last 2 stacked, and they're kind of, I would say they're neatish. I'm sure the professional bale stackers amongst you would say otherwise, but I'll take that every day of the week. Right, let's have a chat to Args. I need to lie down in a dark room after that, Args.
I was just thinking and going to say there's been a lot of laughs in the last 15 minutes getting those bales back from the field and into the shed.
Oh, hasn't there? But they look alright.
They do look alright. No,
I've seen worse.
Good job. Definitely have seen worse. No, I was impressed, and you went, you know, fully committed to the four tool as well. Which is impressive.
Yeah. Got to be done.
Right. Well, we can forget about those for a while now, and leave the telehandler where it is, and go and get some crops planted.
Let's do that. I think how can that go wrong, right? You're just going up and down a field.
I'm sure we'll find a way. Good fun. All right, I think we have to skip forward into the next month for our planting window too, don't we?
For canola, I think we do. Yeah.
All right, we'll sort that out. We need to set the tractor down and just get into it.
Yeah, that sounds good. I need some time for a lie down anyway.
Yeah, all right. You can relax.
All right, mate. See you in a bit. Right, let's grab Cedar, which is just here. We'll use the T7 for the power harrow because it's a little bit more powerful. But this little case does the job perfectly. For the seeder, we will check it for seed as well. Let's pull up the HUD for a second and just see what we've got. Okay, it's about half full. Currently sitting with oats in it, so we'll flip that out for some canola and we'll get going.
Well, mate, we're into August and are ready to get some canola planted.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, let's get stuck in. Shouldn't take us too long, hopefully, although the weather looks like it might break in the next hour or so, so we need to see how much we can get done before that starts.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating, isn't it? Sort of starting in some field work and then maybe getting some rain, but it is what it is, right? It's farming.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, you going to have a go in the cultivator this time?
Yeah, I figured I'll do that, seeing you did it last time, and you can go and get started on some seeding.
Sounds good. Well, there's a field ready over there, so I can get stuck in while you start prepping the other ones.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Sounds good. We'll catch up with you soon.
No worries, mate. Have fun.
Yep, just remember straight lines.
Yes, sir.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? Oh, dear. Alright, have fun. Right, let's get stuck into it now. This is your classic 3-metre seeder, so it's going to take us a bit of time to get this done, but it should hopefully move at a relatively decent pace. So let's see how we get on. There we go, we'll just get these awkward edges sorted and then we can run a bit of a headland. Please get right in, it's very unforgiving, this. So we need to make sure we get right up against the edges, up against the grass to maximise the crop. But that's okay, we can do that. And there's Args starting off in the next field as well, so we'll do a headland or two and then we'll really get stuck into it with the VCA on, make some nice straight lines. Don't think we'll need to fill up with seed very regularly. Doesn't use a lot of seed when planting canola, so we should be good. So I guess we'll see you. We'll get this field done and then we'll come back for a little chat before we move into the next one. Well, right on cue, it has just started raining. Yeah, the thunder as well. I'm going to see if I can finish off these rows. I should still be able to plant. Whether or not it has an impact, I don't know. Not something that happens very often. Something I'm very much looking forward to in FS25, actually, is hopefully more variety in the rain. Or the weather. Because I think it's the first time I've had rain in the game for about 3 years. And the wipers are going and everything. But yeah, we'll try, and we've only got a few, well, I say we've only got a few passes left, we've got quite a few passes left, but until it tells us otherwise, we'll keep going. I'm guessing Args can keep going too. Shouldn't, if it's just light rain, it shouldn't have an impact on the crops too much. FSG to Args.
Go ahead, mate.
Just wondering your thoughts. I mean, obviously you can keep power harrowing in the rain. I should be able to keep going for a bit with the seeder. Depends how wet it gets, I suppose.
Yeah, it does. It starts getting sticky and blocking up rollers and everything like that, which isn't ideal.
It doesn't have an impact on yields, does it?
No.
No.
No, it's just the realism and authenticity which has been out the window for most of this episode, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know. If you want to finish that field, I'll finish off here and maybe park up for the day. until the rain stops.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
All right.
Well, there we go. We'll maybe just finish off this field, then we'll have a chat, see what's what. I've been skipping rows just because I'm using VTA here. I actually ended up going to skip row 3 times just to make the turn a bit easier. 2, it was still having to turn back on itself. It's quite a tight turn. So I tried it on 3. It seems to be working perfectly. Just get to the end here. Hit the turn right button, so it's all automated. And it finds almost perfect turn. So drop it back down. Straighten itself up. There's a big divot in the field here, which might leave us a patch of unsown. Yeah, just a tiny bit. Try and hit that from a different angle, see if we can get it. If not, so be it. Right, we'll push on to the little time lapse this to the end now. Right, there we go. First field complete. I think Args is in the big field up there. I'm going to do the small field. I'm just going to push on now and do the small field as well while he's doing that big field. But maybe by that point we'll stop and maybe do the big field another time. It depends. This rain is getting heavier and heavier, and that thunder is getting more and more consistent. So it's a big old shower. So at some point we're going to, as Arg said, start to get clogged down in the field and stuff. So until then, we'll get this quickly done, and then we'll have a chat and see where we get to next. I think it might be time to take a break. Right, field finished. Nice. There we go. That was worth doing before the rain completely washed us out. And it looks like Args is bang on finishing as well. He's got a couple of passes left to do here. Sneak through the side of the gate here, so that is perfect timing. Obviously, this still needs seeding. That's going to be a big old job on its own, but not bad. So both these fields here done. This one and then the one at the top, all going to go with canola, I think. And we'll take things from there. All good, mate?
Make this quick. I don't like getting weak.
I know, right? T-shirt is not the right attire for this weather now.
No, thank goodness it's not white.
Yeah. I think it was a good job to get these to this point, though, wasn't it? For worth finishing them off.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yep. Which leaves us for this one to plant next week, and obviously the other one to go down and cultivate and plant too.
That's right. Yeah. So nice juncture to probably stop for the day.
Yep. Put some slurry on the grass fields, and then we might finally be able to get into harvesting that corn.
Yeah. I was just saying, it's actually quite nice to see some rain. I think I've played about 3 game years without seeing a drop of rain.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it is good. I was saying how nice it'll be in 25 to be seeing raindrops on the windscreens and all of the new effects that are coming with that. So.
I really hope we get a more diverse weather. Yeah, just more often, changes more often, and things like that. It'll be great.
There's less blue sky when it's raining too. Nice.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, mate. Well, you go and stay dry. I'm going to get this tractor put away, and we'll catch you next week.
Yeah, likewise, buddy. Thanks, as always. Good fun.
Right.
Properly belly laughed today.
Yeah, it was. It was. It was. Realism was a little bit out the window, but it is what it is.
Exactly.
Right.
We roll with the punches sometimes.
Yeah, you have to. Right, you have a good one. We'll catch you again soon.
Yeah, nice one, buddy. Catch you next week.
All right. See you, buddy. Bye.
Bye-bye. There we go. Another week done. Again, loads of ground covered. Again, it's something, if you're ever wanting to do a multiplayer map where you really feel like you're making progress, get one with small fields, because you really do get a sense of achievement after kind of playing, because you get through so much so quickly. So it's really good fun. Right, and it means you can play it, at a faster speed as well. You can play 5 times or 10 times, especially if there's more than one of you playing on the map. So yeah, you get through a lot quickly. I'm not going to bother washing these today because they're going to go straight back into the field next episode. So just leave them as they are. Probably leave them hooked up as well. Just roll it in the shed, and that is us. There we go. We'll pick it up next week. So there you go. I'm going to stay in the shed, try and stay dry, but thank you very much, as always, for taking the time to watch these episodes. It really is appreciated, as is all your support. So have a great week, and we'll see you again next week. Take care. Bye for now.